Rivers State awakens. Power restored. Questions raised. Return from emergency rule. On September 18, 2025, the 6-month emergency rule in Rivers State officially ended. President Bola Tinubu had earlier, on March 18, declared a state of emergency, suspending the elected governor, Siminalayi Fubara, his deputy, and the State House of Assembly. A sole administrator, Vice Admiral Ibakit Ibas, RETD, was appointed to oversee the affairs of the state during this period. Governor Fubara has since resumed duties. His first public appearance following reinstatement was a Thanksgiving service at his home church in Apobo town. First moves: Fubara visits presidential villa. On the evening of September 22, 2025, Governor Fubara made his first official visit to the presidential villa in Abuja since being reinstated. He arrived alone at about 6:20 p.m., heading to meet with President Tinubu. The purpose of the meeting has not been made public. However, given the magnitude of the recent changes in the state, expectations are high that issues of governance, reconciliation, and financial transparency will be on the agenda. The FAAC figures and the Assembly's probe. While under the emergency rule, between March and August 2025, Rivers State received roughly 254.37 billion Nigerian nairas from the Federation Account Allocation Committee, FAAC. The monthly breakdown, from sources including the National Bureau of Statistics, shows allocations of about 44.66 billion Nigerian nairas in March, 44.42 billion Nigerian nairas in April, 42.80 billion Nigerian nairas in May, 42.30 billion Nigerian nairas in June, 38.42 billion Nigerian nairas in July, and 41.76 billion Nigerian nairas in August. These inflows came during the administration of Ibas. Despite large amounts of money coming in, Rivers State has not yet published its 2025 Budget Implementation Report, a document that would normally detail revenues, spending on capital, recurrent costs, like salaries and pensions, and internally generated revenue. Clash of oversight, Assembly versus Ibas. With the emergency rule over and Assembly members back in place, the Rivers State House of Assembly, under Speaker Martin Amewo, has resolved to probe the 6 months under Ibas. The planned investigation aims to examine spending from the Consolidated Revenue Fund during the emergency rule, contracts awarded, other expenditures during that period. In response, Ibas has rejected the probe. His argument centers on a line of constitutional and functional reasoning. He was appointed by the President, not by the State House of Assembly. So in his view, the Assembly lacks the constitutional authority to probe or sanction him since they did not make him administrator. He asserts that supervising him would amount to probing the President himself, and that the Assembly